Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon and welcome. It's time for your main event of the day. Standing in at 5 feet 10 and weighing in at 196 pounds, he hails from Southsea, Hampshire, UK. He is the master sales trainer tactician. The man with the keys to your ignition. The educator who blows away the competition. Known around the world as the teaching magician. Let's get ready to listen to the unmistakable voice of Chris James.
Hello people of the world and welcome to this Train the Sales Trainer program, designed and led by me, Chris James, for Selling Point Training. Over the coming weeks, I'll be taking you through a series of Train the Trainer, Train the Sales Trainer sessions to help you move into your role as a sales trainer, sales enablement, sales coach, and even sales mentor. Now, these sessions are designed specially for people who have no formal qualifications and are here to give you a basic understanding of how adults learn, assessment for learning, the perfect 4-point lesson, and accelerated learning techniques. Now, I've noticed in recent years that SaaS and tech companies have turned more to salespeople who haven't quite made the grade to become their sales trainer. Oh, I've got to stop there. Sorry. Here's Piers Morgan. He wants to have a word from GMTV. Over to you, Piers.
From ITV, this is Good Morning Britain with Piers Morgan and Susanna Reid.
What? They are turning failed account managers into sales trainers without any formal training. Has the world gone nuts?
The world's gone nuts!
Let's hear the views of the world's greatest sales trainer, Chris James. What do you think? Should failed account managers become sales trainers without any formal training?
Hey, good morning, Piers. Good morning, Susanna. Thank you for having me on your program. Piers, you're absolutely right. It's complete madness. Imagine starting a new salesperson and not teaching them how to sell or not teaching the products. It's madness, absolute madness, and I'm totally 100% behind you. But I do think it's a good idea to actually bring people who have walked in the steps of the salespeople and then bring them in and train them. Because if you don't train them, you're left with two problems. The first problem is if you do not sort out their problem. What weren't they doing to sell? Was it questioning skills? Well, they had poor persuasion skills. Whatever it is, you have to put that right. Because if you don't put the reason why they're failing right, you're going to end up with a whole team of coughs. In fact, a whole work full of coughs. A cough is a clone of a failure. The second problem is if you don't train them or teach them the coaching formula, you're setting them up to fail. They need to know how to diagnose faults and how to correct faults. They also need to know how people learn. They need to know how to set up the perfect lesson. They need assessment for learning, accelerated learning techniques. They need all these to be successful. If not, you're just setting them up to fail. And that's the problem, is the sales managers are very poor in some of these companies. And what they do is they think, I know, easy fix. Fred, we'll put him as a sales trainer. And they don't train them. And then they fail. And then generations of people fail. Do you know what I think of these companies who do that? I think they're a bit like this pair. Hey, thank you, Piers. Thank you, Susanna. It's nice to see such a handsome person being interviewed for a change. One last thing on this matter, if you're a company who's turned an account manager who hasn't been that successful into a sales trainer, and you haven't corrected what they're doing wrong, and you haven't sent them on a CIPD course, then shame on you. Shame on you. Because they will fail. Not now, but in 6 months, 12 months' time. They won't have the qualities to be successful, you know? And that is unfair, and that's unreasonable, and you should be ashamed of yourself. Anyway, on that note, here's a video from our sponsors. Train the Sales Trainer. Lesson 1. The person and the qualities required to be a successful sales trainer, by Chris James. Many moons ago, there were only 2 requirements to become a sales trainer. Firstly, you had to have good presentation skills.
Hey, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much. Hey, is anyone single out there? Anyone single? No? Yes? Anyone tried internet dating? Tell you what, internet dating, the odds are good, but the goods are odd, aren't they? God, dearie me. I had to try something now. I'd been single for about, 3 seconds. I was dating this girl with a wooden leg, but I broke it off. So I turned to the newspapers, the Lonely Hearts column. Yeah? Newspapers, absolutely useless. Don't do it, don't do it. I mean, someone said to me, right, be honest. What are you looking for? What are you looking for in life? That's how your advert's got to be. I thought, okay, fair enough. Optimistic, 48-year-old, seeks a beautiful blonde and loaded 18 to 21-year-old, yeah, with a venturous twin sister for fun times. Perfect, that's what I wanted. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. 2 months pass, nothing. So I try again, okay? Male model, tall, dark, handsome, millionaire, 6 gullible stunner. Perfect. Nothing. Nothing at all. I was getting a bit desperate now. 6 months had gone. I thought, I'll try one more. Alcoholic man, seeks similar, for a drink, 2, maybe more. Who knows? Oh well, I don't understand why any girls didn't fancy me. Girls, come on. Come on. Oh, well, I'll tell you what, it's not true, because I was contacted. I was contacted by a double glazing company. Yeah, a guy called Baz. He said if I got all my windows done by Christmas, I'd get a 30% discount. Which is, you know, I must admit though, there were some really strange adverts out there. Some really, you know, take this one. Lesbian seeks similar, like staying in and eating out. What about this one? What about this one from this girl? Blonde, 33 from London, great personality, 5'3", green eyes. Now don't get me wrong, don't get me wrong. I love short girls, I love them. But 3 green eyes? God, no wonder she can't find a bloke. So I joined, in the end, an internet dating site. It was a supermarket dating site. Imagine, just imagine a supermarket. Different shelves, you could have Mexican girls, Asian girls, you could have bog-offs, you have meaty girls. I thought, this is perfect. This is perfect for me. So I joined the Asda dating site. You know what? I ended up with a bag for life. That was it. But that's wrong, because I did have some success. I did have some success. I met a homeless girl, and things did start to get really serious, you know. At one point, she asked me to move out with her. You know the best thing about dating a homeless girl? You can drop her off anywhere after the date. Just drop her off. See you next week, darling. Anyway, I did try other avenues. I tried pubs, clubs, even the beach. A friend gave me some really good advice on how to pick up girls on the beach. You do. He said, put a potato down your Speedos. That'll impress the girls. He forgot to tell me to put it down the front. My name's Chris James. Thank you.
And secondly, you had to have sold.
Get your fresh homemade lemonade. Only £3 a jug or 50p a glass. This is the best lemonade in the world. Freshly made by me. Look at the ice. Look at the mint. Look at the lemon. This is beautiful. You can't buy this in the shops. Come on, kids. £3 a jug, 50p a glass. Hello, young man.
How much for a jug, sir?
£3. I'll tell you what, for you, £2.
50p.
50p? For you, £1.
50p.
Go on then, 50p. It's yours.
Mug.
Well, do I get the job as sales trainer?
Computer says no.